Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a turkey meatloaf. I know a lot of times people don't like to use ground turkey because it can be dry. So I'm going to show you how to make it where it comes out very moist. Also, you can use this recipe with beef or chicken. So I'm going to show you my ingredients so we can get started. Okay, right here we have 2 beaten eggs. I have about a 1/3 cup of ketchup. This right here is this is a cup of panko breadcrumbs, and I have it soaking in milk. This right here is a chopped red onion. This is, I think, a 1/2 cup of chopped carrots. This is 1 portobello mushroom that I have chopped up. This is what's going to keep your meatloaf moist, and it has the texture. A lot of people don't like the texture of ground chicken or ground turkey. This has a texture that makes it come out kind of like beef. This is about 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, about a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. This right here, this is about a teaspoon. It's like a chicken base. It's not the paste. It's this one. And I'm going to add that to the meatloaf because since it is turkey, to give a good flavor. And these are the spices that I'm going to use. This is a teaspoon of onion powder, teaspoon of garlic powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1/2 teaspoon of the pepper melody that I have. And I think I got a teaspoon of seasoned salt and about 3/4 teaspoon of smoked paprika. You can use any spices you want. Those are the spices that I'm using. Now back here we have about a 1/2 to 3/4 cup of ketchup, and I have probably about a 1/2 cup, not even a 1/2 cup, about a 1/4 cup of honey that I'm going to mix together. That's for the top. I usually use the tomato paste. I didn't have any tomato paste, so that's why I'm using ketchup, but you can use either or is fine. So let me show you what else I have over here. I have a pan heating up because I'm going to saute my vegetables before I put it in the meatloaf. And also I have a meatloaf pan, and you can just make it into a loaf and put it on the pan. I just happen to have one of these, and it drains the grease away from the meatloaf. So it's kind of cool. And then I have 2 pounds of ground turkey. So we're going to saute the vegetables, and I'll come back to you. Okay, I have my skillet set at medium high. I'm going to turn it down to about medium. I'm going to add my onions. You don't have to saute the vegetables. I like to though. I'm going to add the carrots in here also. And then add the mushrooms. I'm going to saute these for a couple minutes, or about 2 minutes. Then I'm going to add the garlic. I'm going to wait to add the garlic because I don't want the garlic to burn. Okay, they're sauteing for about 2 minutes. I'm going to add my garlic now. And then remember that chicken base? I'm going to add that to that north. Okay. I'm going to let this cool for a few minutes before I add it to my turkey. Okay, I do have a big bowl so I can mix it up. You don't need a big bowl, this big bowl. I'm going to put my spices in here first. Worcestershire. I'm going to add my breadcrumbs that have been soaking in milk. And that milk and breadcrumb mixture, that does make it very moist. And my ketchup. Now let the vegetables cool for a bit. Just about 5 minutes, 10 minutes. But it's going right back in the oven. It's still a little warm, but it's all right. Okay. Still a little warm, so kind of stir it up before you add the eggs, and you don't want to have scrambled eggs. Now your best tools are your hands, but since I gotta touch the camera, I don't want to put my hands in it. Put it in here. Now if you're not sure about your seasoning, you can take like a little tiny meatball and cook it first. Just make sure that you got enough spice in here. So I'm gonna mix this up and I'm gonna put it in the pan and let you see what it looks like. Okay guys, this was what it's looking like. I put it in here. When you guys are mixing, make sure you don't over mix it. That's why you want everything, like the eggs were already beaten up and I sauteed the vegetable, because you don't want it to be too dense. Okay, and I did put like a little dip in the middle, so when I mix this up and put this on top, it has somewhere to go. Now some people do put it on and bake it the whole time with it on. I wait till it's about halfway done before I add my topping, and I'm going to bake this at 350 for about an hour. When the thermometer comes out at 165, it is done. So I'll let you see when it's done. Okay guys, I just took it out the oven. It has about 25 more minutes to go. So I'm gonna put the tomato glaze on here. I mixed it with the honey and it was still a little bit tangy. So what I did was I put about 2 teaspoons of brown sugar in there, and it made it perfect. And so I'm just gonna spread this tomato glaze on here, put it back in the oven, let it cook for the additional 25 minutes, and plate it up for you. I'll be right back. Okay guys, it just came out the oven. That's what it's looking like. I just cut it. Plated me up some salad, so let's see if it's moist. It's something to lift it out with. It's real moist. Look, it's so moist, it's falling apart. First piece always the hardest piece. Oh my God, it's really moist. It's still hot, steaming hot. Just taste it. Not a good presentation, huh? Oh, it's really good. It's very moist. So you guys try that with the portobello mushrooms and the soaking the breadcrumbs in the milk, and also the carrots. You don't really have to use the carrots. The mushrooms, the portobello mushrooms, actually is what makes it really moist. Okay? So that's our dinner for tonight. Got a salad and a turkey meatloaf. Very moist turkey meatloaf. You guys have a great day. Oh, also, I wanted to show you the bottom of the pan. That's all what's not going in your body. You guys have a great day.